Good morning and welcome. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jen Rivera. I joined the RFMA team as Membership Development Manager in 2017. I am also the staff liaison to the Membership Development Committee. We are so glad you could join us for our third annual RIF Talks session. This session gives attendees the opportunity to learn about topics our speakers are truly passionate about. Each speaker will have 8 minutes to give their RIF talk. You'll see that there's a countdown clock that will restart with each presenter. Our first speaker is Chris Volan. Chris has been helping retailers and restaurateurs reduce floor cleaning costs for over 10 years in his strategic account team role with Tennant Company. Prior to Tennant, he was a Dale Carnegie trainer in the Maine area and holds a BS from Syracuse University in broadcast journalism. Chris will be presenting Cleaning Reinvented. New innovations deliver cleaner, safer, and healthier restaurants. Please join me in welcoming Chris Volan.
All right, good morning. You didn't expect me to run out. Thank you for coming this morning. I'm here to talk to you about how we use technology to improve floor cleaning in your restaurants. We'll explore how technology can help you reduce costs, increase safety, and improve your overall image. Let's face it, the days of throwing labor at problems isn't as easy as it used to be. Labor rates and benefit costs are skyrocketing, and we need to ensure our team members are focused on selling, taking care of customers, and protecting our brand. Focusing one of your top expenses on these tasks is the goal of most operators in restaurants. So let's get started. There it is. Let's talk about something that probably most of us have done before, and that's paint a room in your house. In this picture, you got a lot of open areas and then obstacles we need to get around, like windows, trim, ceilings, and more. Certainly makes the job a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to give you a choice. You get to pick if you want a paint brush or a paint roller. This is where you have to talk. Roller? No, anyone want both? Both? Yeah, we want both. It's okay. I'll get you to the right answer. The roller does a lot of the heavy lifting, right? It gets a lot of the large areas quickly, does it evenly, and reduces the amount of time needed to complete the job. This is what we call a high productivity tool. Even at a high level of productivity, the roller is still limited. It doesn't get in corners, and it doesn't get into the tight spots. This is why you also need that paintbrush. Now you can get into the tight spots, do the edges, and complete the job and get great results. The idea here is to utilize the correct tool set to complete the job as quickly as possible while achieving fantastic results. In the end, you want your newly painted wall to look great, right? The same can be said for cleaning the floors of your restaurant. There are large open areas and more challenging areas with many fixtures. Some of them are movable, while others are not. So how do you clean quickly and efficiently using an optimized labor model to create a clean, safe atmosphere for your guests? How do you do this while optimizing labor and maintaining or reducing costs? And as Derek said yesterday morning, how do you avoid the yuck factor? I had to get that in there. This is where technology comes to help you out. Utilizing mechanized cleaning tools like floor scrubbers, vacuums, carpet and upholstery cleaners help achieve the goal of cleaner, safer restaurants. They also allow us to optimize our labor demands by increasing efficiencies, which saves time, and in a lot of cases reduces how much soap you use. Today there's a variety of options available in a variety of different sizes, power sources to help a restaurant operator clean much more efficiently. These tools are the paint roller from the example before. They're widely used in the front of house and in a lot of cases even back of house. But you're also going to need to have those paint brushes. Those are your brooms, your mops, your deck brushes, the stuff to get into those corners, tight spots, and under immovable fixtures. Both sets of tools help us to achieve the desired goal, and that's cleaner, safer restaurants while using the optimal amount of labor. The key is to identify and understand your desired cleaning state. Do we want to focus on the front of house where our customers are? Do we want to focus on the back of the house, bathrooms, all of those? Will you use existing labor? Will you add hours, reduce hours? Will you hire, replace, or supplement a cleaning partner or an outside agency? What savings can we measure? Can we decrease the amount of soap we use? Can we avoid more slip-fall instances? Can we get better customer scores for clean, et cetera? Let me give you a few examples of where these worked. The first one is, I'm going to do my Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, the Eliminator. Thank you, marketing. The Eliminator is a franchise group that owns 10 locations. They were using an outside cleaning company to clean their floors. They weren't satisfied with the way that the floors looked, and they decided they were going to hire their own team and clean it themselves. But they didn't want to do it by hand because they thought that was inefficient and not in the using the times today. So they bought a mini floor scrubber, added some labor hours for their people to do the cleaning. The productivity of the floor scrubber allowed them to do the job in less time than mopping and scrubbing with a deck brush. And it achieved better cleaning results than they'd ever seen. The floor scrubber was efficient in the front of house and the bathroom cleaning and helped them do the daily cleaning services internally. At the end of the day, they saved money. After adding the floor scrubber and additional hours, they still were able to save $18,000 per year per location. The second one is, I don't know if Arnold would do the reducer, but I'll go with it. As I said earlier, labor is really not what it used to be. It's more and more expensive. Every market seems to have different labor rates. Most organizations are trying to reduce the amount of money that they spend on their labor because it's their highest expense. This 350-store chain replaced their mops and added a small floor scrubber to clean the front of house areas and bathrooms. These tasks had been previously done with mops and deck brushes. When they added the floor scrubber, they removed 1.2 hours of janitorial time from their labor pool every day. They found their floors were cleaner than ever. Staff cleans multiple times a day versus once because they like using the floor scrubber. The reduced hours had no impact on their daily janitorial needs, and they were still able to clean as well as they were before. On top of that, they measured a huge savings in how much soap they used. Think about this. What would a reduction of 1.2 hours per day in your facility look like? Last is the Improver. This is a 500-plus location chain that needed to add a floor scrubber because they wanted to improve their image. They said to me, our restaurants are dirty. It wasn't meeting their needs, so they wanted to make a change. When they added the new asset, they made the big important step of changing their process and documented it and made it become part of their standard operating procedure. They were also looking for data to support what they were doing, and they added a telemetry device to allow them to report on daily usage and get alerts if people weren't using it. Why spend all that money on an asset if it's just going to sit in the corner and be a hat rack? They ensured the new process was being adhered to, and the floors are cleaner, and they're happier with their image. To be successful, they also required to have a national partner that had a footprint that could meet their needs of 500 stores in over 40 states. Their floors are cleaner now because team members are bought into the new process. In summary, labor is expensive, and it's getting more expensive. Optimizing your time and your team members' time in the restaurant, ensuring the floors are clean, dry, and safe is imperative. We suggest utilizing the paint rollers of today's cleaning world, which is mechanized floor cleaning solutions to help reduce and optimize labor for large portions of your floors. These solutions will help increase safety and improve your image while saving money. You still need the paintbrush. You still need the mops and the brooms and the deck brushes to get into the toughest to reach areas. The combination of both of those will achieve the best results. Remember, drier floors are safer floors. Choose your partners wisely and ensure they can help support your footprint and ensure support you where you need them. And be sure to add the right tools and ensure optimal uptime to achieve maximum results. Last thing, I'm badge 266. I know everyone's looking. Thank you very much. Have a good morning.